Hey, welcome on more resource. In this tutorial, you will learn how to use FTP, how to create FTP access, how to use cPanel to create databases, and how to create and upload files on Filezilla, how to upload your WordPress blog, where to install your plugins and themes, and how to activate it. So let's begin with an overview of Filezilla. Just for information, left click is blue and right click is red. So I will open my Filezilla. As you see, here is the host name of your server. Here you have to enter the username and your password. Then the port is most of the time 21. So I will connect to one of my server. So here is the remote site, all the files and folders present on the remote server. Whatever you upload here will remain here in the folder. So from here you can create directories. Simply just right click anywhere, you create directory. For example, I want to create a blog directory in order to upload the WordPress theme, the blog. So right click, you create directory, you type in, for example, blog, and you hit OK. I won't do it because I already done that. So there you will have to install your WordPress theme. To transfer files in your FTP, you simply need to drag and drop. For example, I have WordPress here. So that's the files you will find in any WordPress installation. You simply have to Command A, Control plus A to select all. Then you just drag it in the blog folder here. Then you will see the file transfer. After that, you will have to follow the instructions for WordPress installation. You will find it in the README files of here. You will simply need to follow the instructions to install it. You will have at some point to create a database. This is what we are going to do here. So you log in your cPanel. Then you will see FTP account somewhere. Here it is, FTP account. So you want to create an access to the www folder here, because this is where every file will go. In order to see it online, you will have to upload it in the www folder. So here you will create a login. For example, I will create a resource, password, here, and like I said, you won't need this. You want to access the www folder. So type it here, and you hit create FTP. Your account will be created. So then you simply need to configure your Filezilla. So we are going to find the more resource. Here it is. Configure FTP client. So it will give you your FTP username, your FTP server, your FTP server port. Just open your Filezilla. So FTP username, your username here. Here goes the server. So FTP dot source info. The username will be moresource at my personal source dot info. The password there, the port 21. Then you hit quick connect to abort the previous connection. So here is the access to your new server, the one which you just set up here. So now you just have to drag and drop your WordPress files for installation in whatever directories, or simply in the root folder if you want it to be at the top level of the domain name. So now I will show you how to upload a simple file, for example, and how it will look like on the web browser. So I will go back to my FTP. Now I'll just create a simple folder, a simple file, an HTML file. Title. The body. Here it is, just a simple HTML. Save it on my desktop as a resource.html, for example. Here it is. So I just need to drag it in the Filezilla. So I just drag it there. See, more resource.html. So to see the file now, just type it. Resource / then I'm accessing the root folder, so I uploaded it to the root moresource.html. See, welcome, test is working. So whatever you upload here, you will be able to access it from the web browser. For instance, I just install the Wordpress into the blog directory. So we're going to log into blog section. To the backend. Here we are. So now I will teach you how to upload your WordPress themes and plugins, where to put them, and how to activate it. So we'll just open Filezilla in this space here. I will log in my appropriate server. Here we are in the WordPress files. So I just downloaded the ZBench, which is a free theme there. So I will just upload it in the appropriate folder. So here you go into WP content, double click, you will see themes, the previous themes available on the WordPress. So here I will show you the plugins here. This is the plugins already in the plugin folder. You see Ask Kismet and Hello Dolly. I will show you. Here's the, to go back, you just double click here. See Ask Kismet, the plugin is here. As themes we have 2011 and 2010. So I will show you. And 2011 and 2010. Now we want to put the ZBench theme here. You can simply click on install themes to do it too, but we'll do it the manual version. So you just, like I said, drag and drop. We'll wait for the transfer. Done. Just refresh this page. Here it is, the ZBench just appeared. So we'll click activate. New theme activated. So I want to see what it looks like. So I'll go directly. Blog. Here it is. But I don't have anything, it's just a blank blog. So the theme is properly installed here. Now I want to install a plugin. Go in the plugin section here, and you do the same in the Filezilla. See, once again, you're in here in the root of the WordPress installation. You go in WP content, plugins. Then, for example, I have a login commando here, just to show you. We'll upload it, drag and drop it next to the other plugins here. You don't need to delete anything, as long as it's in a folder. While it's transferring, I will show you. You can even, in Filezilla, put your websites here. So save it, so you won't need to type every time you go in Filezilla. You won't need to type in your username, your host, and your password. You just put your website once here. You put your host, you put your user and password, then you press connect. Then anytime you want to connect somewhere, you just there and click connect. Or you just can connect with the quick connect arrow here, which stores the previous connection you made. So while it's transferring, I can show you how to upload, how to create database in cPanel. So you go back to your cPanel, home, we'll go for database, MySQL database. So first of all, you need to create a database name with a unique name. So I will delete my previous one. You just create a new database. So it will be more resource. You hit create database. Now it's just the database name is created. There's nothing in there. So you'll need to attribute a user and set the privileges for this database in order for it to function correctly. So you want to add new user. So a new username will be Manish. We create the user Manish here. Create user. Put the password Manish14. Back. Now you want to add the user I just created to the database, more resource. So you select the user, Manish, and you select the database you want it to be attributed. Click add. Now it will ask you the privileges. If it's an administrator, you will have to set it to tick that. So it grants all the privileges. Here it is. You just set up your new database with the proper access for your users. For connection, you just need to use the domain. It depends on your domain hosting, your host domain. It will give you an access to your database. Then you will see the direct link that point to the database server. Then you put it in your installation, for example, Wordpress. It will ask you at some point. So we see the Filezilla transfer is done here. See login commando. And there's nothing in the queued files, everything is successful. So we'll go back to the blog, login, we'll go in the plugin section. So I need to refresh this page to see the plugins. So here it is, login commando. Selection it, click activate. Plugin activated. Congratulations. So you see login commando is here. Your plugin is available and you can start editing your settings here. This is the end of the tutorial. I hope it helped you. Thanks.